team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
Let's see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. To dart to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Drive, and they are now backed up third and very long. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Pressure is coming. And this winds up a safety.
Well, that's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
Breaks free. Oh, look at the quick cut. The special teams produce a score. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Caught by the receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. With the catch, it's Wallace. Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down at the 47.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Off play action, he's looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Moore. On the move now. He's wide open. Look out. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Buying time, moving to his left. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
My gosh, they almost came up with another sack here. They have done an amazing job of pressuring this guy. And Chris, obviously, we're still in the 1st quarter. They better make some adjustments up front, or this is going to be a long game.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. To the air, it's Jackson. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! And now the defense able to bring him down.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route. I think it really caught this defense off guard.
That's a design quarterback keeper. The Razorbacks pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Handing off on the draw play. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Grabbed by the receiver. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Razorbacks with 1st and 10 here. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's got to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Big throw caught on the left side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. They're very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up at the 24. Off the play fake. Looking to throw. And they've got him on the blitz.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
On the run, it's Robinson. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. And now they run the draw play. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. It'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So it's Arkansas in front. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Now we run a draw play. Queen toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Same tailback, another carry. Makes the defender miss. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Second down after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick throw, the catch is made. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offense coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
It's worked out and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Quick throw to the left side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back to throw. It's Jackson. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, trades some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of the speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. Defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Moore. Short throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Here's the target, and it's complete. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They'll try to run for the 1st down. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Bulldogs are going to cash in this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. To throw, it's Moore. Bringing pressure. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Wow, the kicker deserves a lot of credit here. He placed the ball perfectly. All you have to do is keep the ball in bounds and then hope for a favorable bounce. Here, they got a real favorable bounce.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Wallace. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Pulls it in. It's Wallace. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together, and they stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Finds an open target on the left side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Somewhat conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
26, Georgia 16.
The Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Dropping back, it's Jackson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll run out of bounds and pick it up a few yards on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. The Razorbacks pick up enough to get a first down there. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Looking to scramble. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to chuck it again. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Jackson. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Back-to-back deep shots. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Wallace. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Swarm to the pass rush. He's sacked.
Yeah, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking deep to the right side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Handed off for a draw. Touchdown, Razorbacks. This offense cannot be stopped.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. On the ground, it's Robinson. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Dropping back, it's Moore. Lets it fly to the wideout. With the catch, it's Taylor. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Arkansas offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pressure is coming. The ball is loose. Falls on it himself to avoid disaster.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
So Arkansas has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to pass. It's Jackson. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, nice job here by the receiver to be able to pick up this first down. I guess the only thing he could have done better was stay in bounds. You got to stay in bounds to be able to keep that clock moving with the lead.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Now it's second down here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up for the first and goal from the 8.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Razorbacks line it up with first and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, the defense is doing everything they can to try to rip that ball out. They've got to get the football back to their own offense to have any chance, obviously, of winning this game.
QB keeper all the way. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. throw. It's Moore. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. The pass rush closing in. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first? He'll take a deep shot here. And his first throw here is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Bringing pressure. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. 2 o'clock with the running game. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. He'll hand it off. Jukes to get free. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Arkansas.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Send the back in motion. Direct snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about that, Chris, on 3rd down? This defense is not giving up an inch. Good job of recognizing that they're trying to get the ball outside. Good pursuit. And this defense right now is playing with a lot of confidence.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? No, he didn't get there. They stop him short of the goal line. What a play by this defense.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this 1st down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Backed up with the 1, he's going to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, Razorbacks. A huge defensive score.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here's the handoff.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The pass rush gets home.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes a quick catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. They make the pass interference call very late in this tie game. That's a break for the offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. So, of course, the game cannot end on a defensive penalty. So one final untimed play here coming up.
On the double. Dino. 42 spot timber.
Dropping back. It's Holstein. The pocket breaking down. And the ball is picked off.